What's up, guys? If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please smash that like button on the video and enjoy the show. It's cool that real badass warriors from the global war on terror, from all different ends of the military, special forces, Marines, Army infantry, Navy SEALs, you name it.
International veterans, too.
And international veterans who participated in some of those same campaigns, that they are the guys who now get to use their abilities that they used to have to use to hunt men to now prevent men from hunting these animals. And in the process, to dovetail into your point you're making here about some of the natural struggles that come with PTSD with doing high octane jobs like this for America and for other countries, you know, it's therapeutic for them. And I know that's something you care about a lot for the veterans, because it gives them an ability in their transition now out of active service to still use those skills in a way that they're passionate about, where they don't have to go kill people and stuff. They're there to protect and serve in a whole new light. I think that's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I started this for selfish reasons, and selfish isn't always a bad thing. I feel like, you know, we have this negative, you know, connotation with it, but I did it because I needed to do it. I needed to go. Like it took this thumb out of the dike or whatever in my soul, and I needed to go and do this. But in time, you know, I originally I knew that I needed other veterans. I couldn't just do this by myself. You know, I'm not Rambo. But I didn't.
Kind of. Come on. A little bit.
Yes. Danny Hall.
No, he actually might be.
Jesus. Don't even get me started on Danny Hall. Oh, my God. I was almost very inappropriate there. But, you know, I in time, you know, just talking to these veterans and noticing, you know, I didn't talk to them about it, but watching them change. Why? Like, I used to walk around when I got out of the Marine Corps. Until I started Vetpaw, I had a black cloud over my head at all times. You ever, I mean, anybody that's depressed, you know, you have that black cloud, but I could not get rid of it. Temporarily, it would still be there, but it would just be sitting off the side when I would go volunteer at animal shelters, or, you know, I would go help out at homeless shelters, or just volunteering just really helped me, giving back, service to others. But it was still there. It was just off to the side. And when I started Vetpaw, it started to, I can't say that it totally went away, but it in time, it did. I don't have that, you know, that black cloud, or sometimes it's overcast because I got stress, but the sun is there. The flowers are a little brighter, and seeing that same transition and evolution with these veterans is, man, it makes me really proud. I have to pinch myself, because I'm like, you know, how am I that guy that started? And it's not just me. It's our team. I mean, I got to give Trevor Little so much respect. He's our director of operations. Been with us since 2014. The guy is a legend.
Wow.
And I can't wait for you guys to meet him.
Yeah.
Probably in Africa, because I can't pull a guy out of the country. He'll go kicking and screaming. But but like seeing him especially, and he's always been a stand-up guy, but he's just always respectful, very kind since the day that I met him. But seeing him now versus when I met him, he's living life, man. He's living life.
It's also like, this is the nice aesthetic part about it too. It's fucking beautiful out there. I mean, like, you get to see the coolest shit every day. You get to wake up around, like, literally the coolest creatures on the planet, who a lot of them also, and we'll talk about this later, like, inherently they know, like, these guys are protecting them too.
Oh, yeah.
They're very smart. They know who these dudes are. So there's like a simpatico thing there, like a weird
can feel that energy.
right?
They could.
Oh yeah,
right. The mental.
We're not worthy.
The mental upswing you have to have every day from like a positive thoughts impact of that surrounding is incredible.
Yeah. No, it's, oh God, Africa. Once it's in your blood, it's there forever.
My wife says the same thing. Like, when we have two small puppies, little toy poodles, and she's like, "We're just not worthy. We're not worthy of these dogs. I can't imagine when you're out there with elephants and
Little toy poodles.
Oh,
Chaz, go walk the dogs, please.
Now.
Right fucking now, Chaz.
I'm going to get my butt kicked by her. I got to keys it.
Yeah, I'm already fucked. Wait, what did we get? 25 minutes in before the first impression? Not good. We're in trouble. She made it this far.
Yep.
Not good. I'm sorry, Lauren. Anyway,
Let's go out
But
with
it's
a
a
bang
treat,
here.
man.
but I actually got you off at what? Just for people's reiteration, what was the initial like story? We talked about it last time, but when you were like, holy shit, I got to do this while you were
Yeah.
working in the State Department.
So I got this job with the State Department. It was cool. I was wearing an earpiece, driving around in armored vehicles, light sirens with high-profile diplomats. I was like, oh, this is cool. That lasts for like a week or two. And then I'm like, yeah, it's not as cool as the Marine Corps.
Mm.
It's not as cool as going and really, letting it rain.
Mm.
And
You were doing it in New York a
yeah,
lot, right? Because you lose Susan Rice.
yeah, Susan Rice,
You're on her
Hillary
detail?
Clinton's details here and there.
Hill dog.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Whoa, baby. Okay.
But yeah, I didn't have that purpose, man, and I realized that early on, and I felt a little selfish in the sense of, or ungrateful, because I had a job at the time. A lot of veterans and a lot of just people in general in our society didn't have jobs. The unemployment rate was super high, and why would I want to be ungrateful to have this job in a safe place? There are threats, obviously. That's why I had the job. But, hey, I got a job. I got a roof over my head, food on the table. I always was taught growing up, just be grateful for what you have. And I felt a little bad inside that, I hated my job and I hated my life. That went on for 5 years, 4.5, 5 years. And then I was getting, it was a Sunday night, and I was supposed to go to LaGuardia Airport to get my armored vehicle checked and cleared by the dogs for Hillary Clinton's detail. She was flying in the next morning. I had to get up around 3 a.m. and bolt to the office in my government vehicle, pick up another one and get out there. And so I should have been in bed at like 8 o'clock. And I watched Anthony Bourdain's first show of Parts Unknown. God rest his soul. I always say that. Love that guy.
He's awesome. Mm-hmm. He was the best.
And it was great. Go Figure was on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which I was always, passionate, or not passionate, but intrigued by.
Right, studying it.
And the next show that came up was on the Tusk Trust Foundation. This was on CNN. And it was what they were doing with the royal family to protect wildlife and preserve wildlife in Africa. And I had some friends that wanted me to go to Africa. Let's go do a safari. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I've already served, been all over the world. I'm good with my country right now. Unless it's going back to Iraq. I would do that at the time.
You were thinking that at that
Oh,
time.
I would totally go back. Even if my country called now and said, hey, you need to go back. Sign
me up, bitch.
Let's go.
roll.
I'll bring my own rifle, my own ammo. Let's go. Let's do it. Game time.
That boy fired up.
Oh yeah. Let's get it on. But war is bad. I'll say that.
It's different than what Danny said.
Yes.
Not really. In fairness to him, he was just like, hey, that's what gives us jobs.
Like I said, I used to have that bumper sticker. Yeah. Give war a chance. Marines need jobs. I kid you not. Yeah. I did. Yeah. My mom was like, take that off your truck. But anyways, so I watched this. I start watching this this feature on CNN, and had I known what I was going to see beforehand, I wouldn't have watched it. But thank God that I didn't, because it changed my entire life and it's given me purpose. But the first scene that I saw was an elephant laid out on a tar road. In Africa, we call them tar roads, asphalt road. And there's a Land Cruiser behind it where, let's say, you're looking at a picture or a video, a film, it's where Alessi is, and the elephant is here, right? Massive elephant. The trunk is entirely separate from the body, laying where you are, Chaz. No face, no eyeballs,
ripped off.
No mouth, just flesh, brain matter. And I want to get sick to my stomach. I'm like, I don't want to say roadkill because it doesn't really do it justice, but
Right.
it's like you can't not look at it. The next scene, and this is all 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. The next scene is 3 park rangers laying dead face down in a line. You know where I triggered, you know what triggered me there was insurgents that we laid out in a line over there. It also triggered the Ramadi Marine snipers that were killed, and they laid them out. They were ambushed when their security infantry guys fell asleep, and they came up, killed them, laid them out. So now I'm real triggered. Now I'm in war zone. And then the third scene was a video of a white rhino cow, female, mother. Her newborn calf was lost in the bush, and a newborn calf needs milk every day, needs its mother's milk, or it's not going to survive. Flat out. It will die very quickly. And she was missing her entire, from her eyes down, navel cavity, and her entire heart. You could see in it, there's blood, there's flesh. They zeroed in, these conservationists are filming while they're waiting for the veterinary team to come and put this animal down humanely.
Suffering horribly.
And I was pissed off at first because I'm like, why are you guys filming and not helping this animal? But what the hell are they going to do? And thank God, I'd hug them today. I said this yesterday. I would hug them today and thank them for having the goal and the discipline to film that, because people needed to see that. I needed to see that. It saved my life. But when they zoomed in on her eyes and she's crying and I'm seeing these tears and she looks confused.
Oh my goodness.
She looks angry. She looks sad. She's in pain. She's hurting. I felt all of that inside, and I was tucking it away in that glass jar of emotion, and she shattered it, that rhino. That rhino is hands down my hero, my savior. She is, I mean, you know, I'm a religious guy. When I go to heaven one day, that rhino better be right next to me, because that rhino saved my life. She gave me purpose. And that was the moment where I realized, hey, I'm crying, I'm mad, I'm angry, I've got snot coming out down my nose, I can't even talk straight, I'm frantic, I'm confused. Everything she was feeling, I realized, hey, I got to change my life. I got to do something.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.